It was a bright and sunny day in the wacky swamp, where dragonflies danced over the water and the frogs sang their croaky tunes. Goofy Doodle, a playful and curious character with a knack for getting into silly situations, was perched on his favorite tree stump. In his hands, he held a colorful book titled The Big Mean Kitty. Goofy flipped through the pages, his face lighting up at the vibrant illustrations.
Wow, look at these pictures!
Hey, Goofy Doodle, what book are you reading?
Oh, hi, it's the Big Mean Kitty book. But I'm not really reading it. I'm just looking at the pictures. They're so fun.
Just looking at the pictures? Why aren't you reading the words?
Yeah, well, I don't know how to read very well yet.
That's okay, Goofy Doodle. Maybe if you hear the Big Mean Kitty song, it'll help you learn to read the book.
Wait, there's a Big Mean Kitty song? I didn't know that!
Of course there is, and I'll sing it for you while you follow along in the book. Ready?
Ready!
Once upon a time there was a cat that was so big that when he went to Tokyo, Godzilla ran and hid. His teeth could cut through diamonds and his claws were razor sharp. With just one look alone, his evil eyes could stop your heart. But no one dared to stop him, for his mass was just too great. And anyone who tried would just get crushed under his weight. His muscles were like mountains and his fur like solid steel. With an appetite so big he'd drink a lake with every meal. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. Mean Kitty, Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. Mean Kitty, Mean Kitty. Every flight would cancel if it crossed the kitty's path, and everyone could hear him when he took his kitty bath. And every time the sun came up, you'd hear his kitty roars. And when he made the chocolate, everybody stayed indoors. His purr sounded louder than thunder as it shook the ground below. And his static charge was off the charts with a strength we'll never know. With satellites and lasers, we could call that furry beast. So when food got low in the west, we would drive that Big Mean Kitty to the east. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. Mean Kitty, Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. Mean Kitty, Mean Kitty. Then one day a light appeared far up in the northern sky. An asteroid so big it could be seen with the naked eye. But no one saw it coming till that fateful day in spring. And the only hope we had was that big kitty we called mean. Life on Earth would be no more if that big kitty failed. But when the asteroid came, it was the kitty who prevailed. Then suddenly that Big Mean Kitty bursted out with joy when he found out that fiery rock made the perfect kitty toy. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. Mean Kitty, Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty. He is the Big Mean Kitty.
Goofy's tail wagged furiously as he followed along with the words in the book. The melody was catchy, and the story came alive through the song. Page after page, the story of the enormous kitty unfolded.
That was amazing! I love it! Can we sing it again?
Now that you know the song, Goofy, why don't you try reading the book yourself?
But if I already know the words, am I really reading?
Of course. Part of reading is knowing where the words are and how they look. Give it a try.
Once upon a time, there was a cat so big when he went to Tokyo. Godzilla ran and hid.
That's it, Goofy. You're doing great. With growing confidence, Goofy continued. The more he read, the more he started to recognize the words and understand the story in a new way. By the time he reached the end of the book, his excitement was through the roof.
I did it! I read the whole book! This is the best day ever. I'm going to get this book for all my friends.
That's a great idea, Goofy, but maybe just one book for each friend.
Okay, just one each. But I'm also going to tell them about the song and how much fun reading can be.
As the sun dipped lower in the sky, Goofy waved goodbye, the book tucked under his arm. The swamp grew quiet, but one thing was certain. Goofy Doodle had discovered the joy of reading, and nothing would ever be the same again.